Yeah, I'm back with another episode of comments. Hey, I just had to screenshot this real quick because I was looking at the comments and I was like laughing my ass off. It was kind of funny, and the comments were what some of them was saying. And this one is about the cartels. They say the Mexican cartels takes responsibilities for kidnapping, and I actually think that's a very good sign. You feel me? Because I really don't think that they meant to do it, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. If anybody else want to get my full opinion, you would have to basically ask for what I think. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna give on my, like the my full thoughts on that situation. I will not speak on that situation at all, other than me just reading these comments and stuff. So if unless y'all request it, unless y'all want to know my view, what I think about the whole situation. Other than that, I'm not speaking on it. But let's get to these comments though. That shit had me tripping out, man. I was laughing my ass off. But not that funny, but it was kind of funny. Uh MAR MAMR Mamar wrote, these guys got more accountability than the government. LOL. He got 4.6K likes, 4,600 likes, 182 replies. TNT wrote, usually cartels tend to avoid screwing with foreigners since police tend to respond heavily if a U.S. citizen is hurt. He got 3,000 likes, 133 replies. Rondo wrote, I'm from this same state. I knew a person from my small town who was killed by the same cartel he worked for. He was sent to do a hit on someone but mistakenly killed the wrong person. The person he murdered was innocent. The same cartel killed him for his mistake and sent the innocent person's family money and informed them that their family uh, sent them money and informed them that their family member killer was also killed because of his mistake. It doesn't fix anything, but even the cartels have rules that have to be followed by their own people. He or she got 1.3K likes, 1,300 likes, 70 replies. Frank wrote, "Our deepest condolences go out to the families. Sincerely, cartel." This dude here is crazy. I thought that was quite funny. Unless he is a real cartel member, I don't know. Uh, but he got 218 likes. Carrie wrote, "The cartels issuing an apology is just wow. So many thoughts. This situation is tragic." She got 643 likes, 43 replies. Uh, Lindsay wrote, I'm Mexican, and on behalf of the Mexican people, apologize for how our culture is being represented. Not all of us come to the U.S., not all of us come to this country illegally and want to see America destroyed. By our home country, I'm second generation. Oh, okay. Want to see America. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I messed that up, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. I got to read this over. Um, I'm Mexican, and on behalf of the Mexican people, apologize for our culture, for how our culture is being represented. Not all of us come to this country illegally and want to see America destroyed by our country. I'm second generation, and my parents came here illegally with good intentions. With what? With good intentions. Where am I? Hold on. Okay. My father studied for a long time to learn English, and we picked up easily and taught it to my mom. My mom worked two jobs and taught us the value of education. My my whole college education was basically supported by scholarships. I face racism on a daily basis because of assaults like this. But never have I or will I not be thankful for living in the United States. If you are Mexican, please raise your kids to be respectful, polite, well adjusted individuals capable of functioning in our society. People like my parents are burdening and what are burdening the sins of burdening the sins of thugs that we have no accusation with. 323 likes he or she got. Now I want to say this also, y'all. I forgot to give a disclaimer in my comments. Sometimes I may say words that might not even, be there, or I might, skip over words or try to read words too fast, or just simply can't even pronounce the word. Uh, so just be aware of that. Forgot to say that. So I'm gonna try. Oh, and I'm trying to do a better job of that. So I'm working on that as we speak. As I read better comments, hopefully I'll get better at it. Um, all right. So Bread wrote, "Oops, my bad. Here are the bad guys you are looking for. Let us know if you need anything else. The cartels." I thought that was quite funny too. He got 2.2K. Now this is not a funny situation that the people got killed. That is really not, you know what I'm saying? But I would have go into more details. But like I said, I will not unless the viewers request, you know, my full thoughts on that. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But it's not funny. I'm not laughing at that at the people that got killed. I'm laughing at the comments of what they saying. Just so you know. And they got 60 replies. And Sonny wrote, "That's actually way more than what police in America would have done." Yeah, it is though. That's facts. It is. They got 1.1K likes, 1,100 likes. Brad got 2.2K, 2,200 likes. 60 replies for Brad, 70 replies for Sonny, and Just a Kid Trying to Make It wrote, "The cartel send their deepest condolences and their thoughts are with their victims' families. What the hell has this world come to?" Well, that's kind of funny too, I thought. Um, all right, and he got 2.1K likes, 2,100 likes. He got 117 replies. Bree wrote, "Depending on how the cartel do business, they'll most likely send money to those victims' family and deal with all involved in their end, on their end. That's that's if the cartels really had anything to do with all of that. It's disgusting and sickening." He got 11 likes. Wesley wrote, "When the cartel have more accountability than the United States government, you know the world has officially gone to crap." I thought that was funny. And he got 910 likes. Well, I would say, well, nah, let me not. Nah. Shut up, Ketron. I'm going to keep my mouth shut until y'all request it. So I'm out. Um, Edwin Rod wrote, "For all we know, the individuals are actually innocent people forced to to the blame." It's a okay. I guess what Edwin is trying to say: the people that they tied up and had on the ground, they could possibly be innocent, forced to take the blame. So that's what he's trying to say. Edwin is saying, "For all we know, these individuals are actually innocent people forced to the blame. It's a dark world." Yeah, he's trying to say forced to take the blame. Yeah, it could be. That's a possibility. He got 65 likes, 5 replies. Aaron wrote, "Cartels would not hurt Americans on purpose, at least the ones in the border. None of them want bad press. It's sad what has happened. I've lost a friend myself. My condolences to the families." He got 161 likes and 17 replies. And I kind of agree. Real quick, not to go off topic, but when we saw that video of those two white guys that was so called bird watching, and the Mexican cartels pulled up on them and jumped out the car with big guns, the white guys was so terrified, they was looking scary. And then I heard the Mexican cartel say, "Oh no, gringos," and he said, "We sorry, okay, we sorry." I was like, damn, those are really good guys. And they make the cartels seems so scary, like seems so dangerous, like like they just straight up killers, heartless killers. But from what I seen in that video is that the cartels were actually good people. They can get ugly as just as anybody else, but they just like your normal gang area, but they had when they said gringo, we sorry, okay, we sorry. I was like, damn, like that threw me for a loop because they make us think that they're horrible, vicious, killers with no understanding. And when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? So it threw me. And also, I want to say, regarding that situation, you know what? Nah, let me just get off that. Let's just finish to the comments. Uh, last last wrote, only if every criminal apologize. Cooperation. Hold on. Cooperation is what he trying to say. Corporation, corporation, and government. I probably y'all when I upload this video, I probably look at that word and be like, damn, that's the word. I always do that shit every time. Okay, if only the criminal organization, corporation, and government could take such responsibilities so readily for their misdeeds. 104 likes. So this person last is actually giving the cartels props for at least saying they were sorry. Basically saying they do more than the government. They're not trying to shift the blame. They're actually taking the blame and responsibilities and just saying simply sorry. You feel me? Edwin wrote, for all we know, these individuals are actually innocent. Okay, I wrote that part already. The cartels would not hurt Americans on purpose, at least the ones in the border. None of them want bad press. It's sad what has happened. I've lost a friend myself. My condolences. I read that one. If only the criminals. Okay, if only every criminal organization. Okay, I just wrote this one already as well. I mean, I just read this. John wrote, I gotta admit, I'm impressed how the cartels handled this. Not even the US government or police take this level of accountability. Yeah, I do agree with John on that one. He got 471 likes, 28 replies. The 13th wrote, wow, criminals turning in their own for messing up. Imagine our politicians doing the same. We are living in strange days. Yeah, that's true. He got 10 likes. Well, real quick on that though, the 13th, America, at one point in time, I'm not sure. I can't really say because I never lived in any other countries but the United States, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that at one point in time though, America truly was the patriot capital of the world, meaning to where before this shit got out of hand, America would really bust each other's ass, man. They were going to war with each other all the time. That Tupac and Biggie thing was not just about Tupac and Biggie. Those was real federal governments going to war with each other. But they were just sending a lot of niggas to do their dirty work. You feel me? Steady going straight up. But America go to war all the time. They are not afraid to go to war with themselves. And they at war right now with each other. Is they just using the thugs again. That's why I say it's gonna spill over. But right now, it's the young niggas got and so yeah, but so just to kind of take up for the US a little bit on that. That's what I do know. They used to have real patriots. It really was real, but not no more. That's different. Um, and he got one reply. Undead wrote, well, at least they took accountability for sending for sending the exact people uh that were involved. Shaking my head. 537 likes he got. Yeah, well, Undead, I agree with that. It shows uh, that Mexico is trying to be a good country, regardless of what they say. But, hey, just a chance you might have to take. Cybeast wrote, Cybeast wrote, other than that, my condolences to the families that lost the two that were killed. I truly do not know what to think of this today. He got 2 likes. Be Kind Rewind wrote, this entire situation is honestly disgusting. He got 151 likes, 13 replies. Ice Spice wrote, For those who don't have common sense, for cartels killing tourists like Americans is bad for business. They wouldn't want the US to get involved with their affairs. It would, and then he got 306 likes, 32 replies. Um, let's go back. I believe okay, yeah, so I did click read more on that. So for those who don't have common sense, for cartels killing tourists like Americans is bad for business. They wouldn't want the US to get involved with their affairs. It would be better to give up those responsible than to allow them to keep working for their cartels. 306 likes, 32 replies. I Spice got. All right, L Mazio wrote the the weird true thing. The weird true thing is sometimes the cartels grab innocent people and turn them in instead or something immigrants. What? Okay. The weird true thing is sometimes the cartel grab innocent people and turn them in instead or something immigrants. He got 182 likes, 15 replies. Jennifer wrote, um, no puedo en hold on, wait, no puedo en un cartel. Hold on, I think I got this in English. Let's see. Let me read Greeny real quick. Greeny wrote, uh, when a cartel does something, they really do it. They don't bullshit. And they're people of their words. Not saying they're good people. All right, so we're gonna read Jennifer's comment. I believe I took it in. Okay, yeah. Jennifer, I can't believe that the cartel sent condolences to the family of the Mexican woman who also died and of whom the newscast mentions her. What? Oh, okay. I can't believe that the Mexican cartel sent condolences to the family of the Mexican woman who also died and of whom no newscast mentioned her. Basically saying they didn't say anything about the Mexican woman who was killed. She got 75 likes, 11 replies. Greeny wrote, it's legit. When the cartel does something, they really do it. They don't bullshit, and they're people of their words. Not saying that they are good. Oh, okay. Uh, their words. Not saying they're good people. They're dependable. No, they're deplorable. But they do have some respectable aspects to how they run things, like you see on TV and in the movies, like being men of their words. 8 likes, 2 replies. Adama wrote, uh, in the cartel employee manual, this is under the Kiki uh, Camarena rule. So these cartel members had to be let go. So this person must be they must be, know a lot about the cartels. They got 56 likes. One reply. EL wrote, apology letter handing over those responsible for the actual kidnapping. Looks like the cartel does not want that heat that could be coming their way. It got 416 likes. Um, Timmy wrote, I find it hilarious that the cartel took more accountability than some like SBF. He got 66 like, then someone like SBF. My bad. Sorry about that. 66 likes, 4 replies. Madeline wrote, Magdalene wrote, sending my love from South Africa. Stay strong. She got 2 likes. John wrote, one gang showing respect for a much bigger and stronger gang, the United States government. He got 358 likes with 31 replies. Romel wrote, oh wow, I'm shocked that the cartel even apologized and handed them over. I thought they um, do stuff like that, they held accountability more than the authorities would. He got one like. Shins wrote, I'm Spanish, yet not Mexican. But what my Mexican friend did told me is that cartels try not to mess with foreigners, especially Americans. This is because police doesn't give two, and I forgot to click read more. Lady, unbelievable. I'm watching. Lady wrote, unbelievable. I am I watching the real news? I feel like I'm in the upside right now. I don't know what to think. Rest in peace, angels. Amen. Filipino USA. She got 84 likes, 9 replies. Tag Yoi wrote, Teo, hold Teo wrote, well, that was a strange update. Anyway, I remember that former cartels in jail mentioning about how they are various fractions. So this could explain why one group would turn over another one, just to avoid the authorities being in their business. 201 likes, 14 replies. Tail got. Blue wrote, "R.I.P. and my condolences." Dark Chocolate wrote, "Why do I feel like they just give us their weakest members and made one of them write that letter before turning them over?" He got 212 likes, 15 replies. Um, Doc wrote, one of our friends who happened to be white was put in a Mexican jail for no reason by the cartel police. He was in a filthy jail cell for about a day, and it was the prostitutes that recognized him. If you know what I mean, that if you know what I mean, that told the police that he made them a lot of money. If you know what I mean, they promptly let him go and give him his wallet back with much more money than what my friend had before he got put in jail. Oops, true story. Hold on, y'all. We gotta read this over with. Maybe I'm trying to read too fast. One of our friends, who happened to be white, was put in a Mexican jail for no reason by the cartel police. He was in filthy jail cell for about a day, and it was the prostitutes that recognized him, if you know what I mean. That told the police that he made them a lot of money, if you know what I mean. They promptly let him go and gave him his wallet back with much more money than what my friend had before. He got put in jail before he got put in jail. Oops, true story. Our red-haired Scottish friend used to cross the border to buy very, very well made pottery in Mexico and sell it in flower shops and gift shops here in Texas for decades. And this was the only time this happened to him. Moral of the story, when in Mexico, when when in Mexico, befriend someone, ladies. What? Befriend someone, ladies of the night. They may save your life one day. LOL. What? Befriend someone, ladies in the night. All right, well, whatever. 96 likes. I guess he's trying to say make friends with somebody or something. I don't know. Doc wrote, ha ha ha. He finally, uh, well, I guess I didn't get that one. All right. Rizzy wrote, this is the first time in my life I heard the cartel apologizing. It feels like if Jason killed you and said, I'm sorry. He got 2 likes. Doc wrote, one of our friends who was kidnapped, who happened to be white, was put in. Okay, I just read that. 14 likes, 96 comments. I mean, he got 96 likes, 14 replies. All right, excuse me. Uh, E. Bruton wrote, unreal. Condolences to the family. 35. He got 35 likes, 2 replies. G Wheat. All right, so G Week wrote to the outsider. Some cartels, highly organized crime groups have questionable tactics similar to Middle Age federal feudal Japan. Human lives means less to them. Money by policing their own is good for business on several fronts. Less or no invitation by the U.S. and to Mexican authorities. Problem solved for now. To other inside members, mistakes or anything that costs money is unacceptable. Facts that they also include weapons and equipment is trying to show proof of suspects as long as they're crackheads. Oh shit. There will be a market for crack. The US has never ending supply of drug addicts. What the fuck? 21 likes. Hold on, I don't get that, y'all. To outsiders, some cartels, highly organized crime groups have question tactics similar to Middle Age or something in Japan. Human life means less to them. By policing their own, it's good for business on several fronts. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay, I see. All right. All right. G Wheat wrote to outside. Okay, I just wrote that. Unknown wrote, as an Asian American, I just want to travel to Mexico and eat tacos without getting kidnapped or shot at. He got 6 likes, 2 replies. Chud wrote, the ironic thing about all this now is that now and the following days are probably the safest time for American to travel in Mexico. The entire country is on alert, and nobody want. Yeah, that's true. I forgot to click read more. I probably did. Oh, the entire country is on alert, and nobody wants to piss off the cartels anymore. 21 likes, 2 replies. The Fox wrote, "I'm very impressed how the cartels handled this. Good for them." 1 like. Uh, some Chinese or Japanese or Asian wrote, "Not the first time and not the last." He got 72 likes, 4 replies. Jason wrote, "This is the absolute best mind fuck ever. It's like I'm living in an upside down world. It's like I'm living in an upside down world. Is is this a sign the world is ending or something?" He got 96 likes, 11 replies. Aussie wrote, this guy must be from Australia. Aussie wrote, "More accountability shown than by almost any government authority from any country." He got 5 likes, 1 reply. The local wrote, "Regardless of this, it doesn't justify the whole situation. And them showing this sort of apology goes to show how unorganized, how unorganized they really are." He got 1 like. He or she got 1 like. Uh, VCW, "I went to a wedding just across the Mexican border a few years back. I was scared like crazy." Well, you can definitely feel some dark clouds in some parts where you go to. You can feel the energy is a little bit different. Um, but I won't speak on that. VCW, I went to a wedding a few years back. I was scared like crazy because the cartels was guarding the area blocks away from the hall. They encircled the place. I found out later that since Americans were attending, they couldn't afford any trouble from other gangs. If Americans are armed, the police bring on the heat. If Americans are armed, the police bring on the heat. Oh, it got 32 likes, 7 replies. Default. Yep, it just goes to show you how much they care for their favorite customers. Oh shit. So, in other words, they're saying that the black Americans, I guess, are the cartel's favorite customers. We at Cartel and family apologize for this inconvenience, and we're doing our best to help the affected families involved, Cartel and family, for the expected, unexpected, and oh, okay, I guess this was a cartel member or something, or somebody that's apologizing. Uh, okay, Benjamin wrote, the only reason the cartel gave up five idiots is because they don't want to ruin their free drug trade going through the free U.S. border. They got 129 likes, 12 replies. Joseph wrote, those cartel members who were turned over better consider themselves extremely lucky when the gunmen mess up and get innocent killed or drawn too much attention to the group. They face execution and their family disappear. Damn. 10 likes, one reply. Liberty for All wrote, could simply be innocent, honest people that were treated, threatened, including their wife, father, grandmother, children, etc., to act as if they are the ones who did it. He or she got 64 likes, 8 replies. Daniel wrote, how are these evil people able to carry out such crimes in public? Aaron wrote, that's deep. Excuse me, y'all. And very honorable of them to do what they did. Damn. 8 likes. Well, one thing I know that the cartel stocks will probably go up because they're getting a lot of attention. So, you know, if that's good or not, I don't know. But, you know, they're getting more popularity. Shark wrote, I believe this is a time where we go show Mexico some freedom and democracy. Um, I guess he's talking about like, you know, we're gonna leave that alone. Andre wrote, y'all go, y'all gonna go to jail, but don't worry, we also run the prison, the cartel. 66, he's basically saying the leaders telling the cartels, don't worry, they run the prisons too, so they'll be all right. They got 5 replies. Stillion wrote, after the first few seconds of watching the video, I immediately paused it to say that I'm shocked that the cartel would apologize for anything. Well, for anything well other than accidentally bumping into another fellow cartel member. You got 2 likes. Amadora or Amadora Amadora wrote, cartels have hand cartels have a hand in a lot of legitimate businesses in Mexico that generate a lot of revenue from tourists, especially Americans. So the last thing they want is to scare away the people that brings in money. This is not an act of kindness or accountability. It's strictly political. Damn, they might be right. Um, Therese Terror wrote, "Only if our own police would take this much accountability." Changing wrote, "That's respectable. Thank you." 17 likes. Changing got 17 likes, 7 replies. Drig wrote, "We're deeply sorry. Please don't add us to the list, please." I think this might be, it could be probably another cartel members just basically saying he's sorry. They are sorry. Trey wrote, the 5 people that they hand over were not cartel members. They were 5 people that lived in the area that have nothing to do with the cartels. Damn. Wow. Dude wrote, how sincere, upright group of fine young gentlemen. He got 5 likes, 3 replies. Queen wrote, the cartel give them a choice, either be killed or be turned in. I'm sure. Okay, one or the other, but one thing about the cartel is the victims always suffer in an excruciating way. 5 likes. Horo wrote, Horiko wrote, insane to see more accountability from a drug cartel than a government. George wrote, I don't know. It's hard to believe they would care to apologize, but anything's possible. Warrior wrote, if those are cartel members, I'm surprised they were allowed to leave. I'm surprised they were allowed to live considering the mistake. But since it seems like it was an accident, it makes sense. D wrote, it's actually more disturbing that people are acting like this is a good thing. 77 likes, 10 replies. Jay wrote, damn, they have a better work ethic than my last job. He got 9 likes, 1 reply. Damn. All right, and that's it. That's it for this episode of comments. Catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe and peace out.